A Lady Cyclist's Guide to Kashgar is the story of two women. Evangeline, she's in a desert in China, 1920s, with her bicycle. She sees a local woman on the floor in the throes of giving birth. The woman dies and Evangeline ends up holding the baby and her bicycle. Frieda is in modern-day London. She's in her flat on her own and she hears a noise outside. When she looks out through the peephole, there's a man there. She doesn't know why he's there, but she gives him a blanket. When she opens the door in the morning, there is a message left for her on the wall, beautiful feathers interconnected with some Arabic words, and she doesn't know why. The story follows the two narratives and looks at the connections between them. Evangeline is working on her own guidebook to cycling, which was very much inspired by a real manual that I discovered called Bicycling for Ladies from 1893, which has got some really wonderful illustrations and advice such as what to wear, what bloomers to wear, what kind of hat, how to make sure you always have a notebook in your pocket and jot down interesting things that you see on your way. She refers to it as the art of wheeling, which I think is rather wonderful. As Elizabeth Bowen called it, the return. We are always coming back to the same place and the same things. It's 28 hours flight from London to Kashgar, very remote. When I got there was an uprising happening. The clicking on the phone made me realise that I was in fact being bugged. I think that the authorities thought that I was a spy. Why else would I be wandering around with a notebook, English style, with a great big huge floppy hat on? The consulate contacted me and I was very swiftly ejected from Xinjiang province, and all of that fed into my character Evangeline, who was in a similar uprising but in 1920, so I could draw on that feeling of isolation and the intense feeling of being alone, stranger, a tourist in a situation that they don't understand and trying to get out.